I haven't posted anything on my YouTube for a while, and I'm not really good at editing, so I am just gonna post this video as is, but it's 8:53, and I just want to talk about my New Year's resolutions, because 2014 kinda sucked. I went through another really huge surgery on my kidney, and this year I really rushed into things like relationships and just a lot of things that I never expected I would do. Um, trying to live that college life, live it a little, but yeah, because man, 2014, like majority of my senior year, I dated this one guy, and I thought he was super adorable, and I thought he could be the one, I guess. But I was completely wrong, and he had another girl in Japan or something. I mean, he's really obsessed about Japanese things and Japanese girls. And I just didn't pick up on these things. I didn't want to listen to my friends because obviously they don't know anything and I know everything. So hopefully I can change that mindset because I really don't want to get hurt again. And so that sucked. And then I mean, of course, I kind of just rushed into that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna get to know you better. Let's just go out. I did that again with this guy, and he's a sophomore. He's a break dancer, and he wanted to be in the medical field and like neuroscience, and he was so ambitious, and he was a little bit of this bad boy, and I was like, I gotta have that. And of course, I was like, oh, let's not rush into things like I usually do because, you know, you're just gonna get hurt because you don't know everything. And a lot of my friends were like, yeah, and you have to not do that because you're just gonna get hurt. You don't know what he's like, and he's only nice to you, not your friends. So obviously, this cannot go right. Yeah. So, and and what girl with common sense goes to a guy's house by herself, and stays the night after only knowing him for 2 weeks? Like, really bad decision, and I'm really glad I'm not one of those girls that could not come back home. Um, and I also learned that guys, if they had a choice, they'd rather just take advantage of you than be in any committed relationship, whether that's a friendship or an actual relationship like dating. So I learned that the hard way, and it really sucked because I actually started really liking that guy because he was just so fun to be around. I also did some really, yeah, and then that happened like 3 times. So that sucked. It was really hard to talk about it with my friends because I thought they would judge me for what I did. Okay, now this is becoming like a whole like sad thing, but so I guess that's my reason why I want for my New Year's resolutions to not just rush anything, but just to ease into everything and not be too trusting, I guess, because I always like to give everyone like really clean slate, and usually I don't take into account what people say because maybe history happened between them, and that's why they're really biased about what they said, or really opinionated about that person. But a lot of people talked badly about Christian, and I just did not listen. So my first New Year's resolution is just not to rush things and just really listen to people about what they say about other people and take that into account when hanging out with that person by yourself. And okay, and then my second New Year's resolution. Okay, first couple weeks of college, I was just so lazy to make any healthy food or eat any fruits and vegetables. And I thought the freshman 15 was just a joke, but honestly, I swear to God, that's just real. Um, I've been so unhealthy. Like, who eats ramen 4 times a week? Like, that is just disgusting and nasty. And then all I ate was bagel bites, frozen food, and ramen. That's just really unhealthy. So I really gotta eat healthy again and exercise a lot more. Because, I mean, I'm not like overweight for my height yet, but I just really need to be healthy, and it's just good to be healthy anyway. Um, and then, um, what else should be my New Year's resolution? I mean, that's like the typical, like, oh, I want to change. Um, See, the weird thing is, I'm too trusting, but then I don't trust anybody. So, like, I guess I opened my heart to the wrong people, and that's really bad. And the right people who I should open my heart to and trust, I don't. Um, which kind of sucks because I just crash and burn 1,000 times. So I guess really be careful in who I put my trust in, especially with the new people I meet, because you know in college I meet so many new people. And then um I hope I can be there more for my sister now that I'm gone at college. I mean, I come back home every weekend, but I feel like she's going through a lot, and I just feel like I can't be there for her and protect her from anything. And so I told her about what happened to me in Christian and at college. So I hope, I mean, I'm not a great I'm not a great example. I'm really not for an older sister, but um I really hope that I can be there for her more because I'm not around as often. So that she never has to go through the pain I did. I mean, everyone has to learn their own mistakes, but there are just some mistakes you just should not make because you'll regret it a lot. Um, and then you can't take it back. So that's also my New Year's resolution is to make sure, like really make sure that she knows I'm there for her and that she ever needs anything. I should be the first person she goes to and not our parents. I mean, our parents, they love us, but you know, they're parents. They're super judgmental sometimes and they jump to conclusions without even asking or trying to understand where you're coming from because, you know, you're so young and you're learning things. Everything is so new. And you're just like, oh, you know, I can totally handle everything because I'm an adult now. And I recently just turned 19, so I mean, technical adult. I'm not a real adult, but we always feel that, you know, like if you tell me that the flame is hot, I'm not gonna believe you until I actually touch it. And it sucks that we have to learn that way. And I learned that way really hard. Maybe like the second month. Oh god, my hair. The second month of college. And it really sucked. I mean, I'm glad I had my friends because without them, I honestly would still be depressed and stuff. God. I think those are the most important. I feel like those are the most important things. For my New Year's resolution. Um, Almost cried there. Um, and I guess there's just some relationships that I ruined and burned a lot of bridges with. And I just hope that with a whole new trusting thing um and opening my heart to people again, like hopefully I can rebuild those bridges. Because I've met some really cool people in my lifetime so far, and it's just a shame that we haven't talked at all for years. Like there's this one really funny guy and we got along so well, and I met him in 6th grade. And ever since then we haven't talked, and it's been like 7 years. It's crazy. So before I get all emotional, before I get interrupted, because like my sister just did, because she's also making a video, um, I'm gonna go. But yep, those are my New Year's resolutions. I wish they were more creative, but I'm not that creative. Only on paper when I get to draw and sketch things. So yeah. Alright. Um Yep, those are my New Year's resolutions, and this is so derp, and I don't know how to edit things. So this is the most derpiest unedited video on YouTube, probably. Crap. Alright, well, Happy New Year's, and um, have a great start to the new year, guys, and I hope I can too. See ya.